Hi guys, welcome to the show. Today we're going to have a review of Source Code. We're going to have a review of Bulletstorm. We're going to be seeing the weather, and also I'm going to be giving a Discordian award to somebody. I hope you enjoy the show as much as I enjoyed making it. And well, I suppose let's just get on with it. But before we crack on with the show, let's go to Clone 1. For the weather. What's the weather like, Clone 1? It's hot! Okay, review of Bulletstorm. I enjoyed this game. It's very violent, but creative in another sense of the word. It doesn't take itself too seriously, but it's very violent, and I would class this as an 18. If anyone's going to play it, an 18-year-old should really play it. I don't think anyone's going to, try to recreate any of the things they see in this film, but it is very violent, and it does tend towards that very, very heavily. So if you like violent video games and like to kill people in the most amusing ways ever, then I would buy this game, and I do. So I'm giving Bulletstorm a 10 out of 10, which is something that I rarely give 10 out of 10s, but this one definitely hit all the buttons for me. So, Bulletstorm is a must-buy. And our next review is Source Code. Now, when I first, went to see this film, I thought it was going to be different to what it was. Apparently, Source Code, a guy, it goes back in time to save find out who destroyed a train, so that they can find out who the person is and then collect him. This doesn't kill much of the film for you because, quite frankly, there's a major twist in the film. Which a lot of people might actually be able to figure out before it gets there. It's quite blatant, to tell you the truth, and I felt wanting. I wanted more from this film. I wanted this film to be different to what it was. I'm not going to say much about what I wanted it to be, but because of this, I was left with an empty feeling, and one of bewilderment is the best way I can describe it. I would give it a 7 out of 10. The reason being a 7 out of 10 is because it's not exactly the film that I thought it was going to be, but it's still entertaining and still well worth watching. So Source Code is 7 out of 10. Thank you. And it's time for the Discordian Awards. In this segment of the show, as I said, I give fake awards to people. Last show, I did say that it was for stupidity, but I'm going to give it for anything I feel like I want to give it for. So, the Discordian Award this week goes to Lady Gaga for kicking up a hissy fit over the fact that she's got too much coverage about what she wears. And she said, well, to be honest, even if I was in my birthday suit, I would still be a good star. And I was thinking, no you wouldn't. The whole reason why you wear these outrageous suits is to give yourself more publicity in order to sell more records. Because the only reason people buy your records is because you're a zany, whatever. So anyway, I want to give you the Discordian Award for contradiction, because you contradict yourself all the time. Not only are you both a man and a woman, but by wearing these outrageous suits and making yourself the top in the headlines, you don't like that. It's really weird, so well done, Lady Gaga. The royal wedding's coming up soon, and I, for one, don't really care. I hope they have a really, really good life together. To be honest, I think all of this royal wedding thing is just a distraction to try and distract us away from how shit life has been and try and raise morale in Britain because of all the people who are being laid off by greedy fat cats. And they thought, well, we'll have a wedding because everyone loves a wedding. Well, to be honest, I don't love a wedding. Does anyone else love a wedding? Does anyone even care about weddings? I don't think so. Anyway, it's going to be wide coverage. People are going to have a bank holiday, so people are going to like it. People are going to love it because they get a bank holiday. They get time off. They get time off from work. They get time off from their everyday toil. But is anyone really going to have a party? Is anyone going to even care about this? I, for one, are going to be one of the people who really doesn't care about this. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been my show, and obviously it's not exactly a show. It's more me just talking to a camera for 4 or 5 or maybe 8 minutes long. I was wondering if you could keep your eyes open for me, because my failed experiment clone has gone missing. He left the house for some reason. I think he was chasing after a balloon or something. And if you see him around, if you could just give a message on my wall, because to be honest, I'm a little bit worried. I don't know where he's gone, and if people find out that I'm cloning, it's going to be terrible for me, isn't it? Anyway, if you see failed clone, I call him failed clone, but we'll give him a name, shall we? In fact, if you want to name failed clone, please go ahead and put a name down for him, because I don't really know. I just call him failed clone. And if you'd like to tell me if you see him, it'd be nice. I hope you enjoyed watching this show. I hope you enjoyed watching the show, and I'll get back to you as soon as I've got more news or reviews I want to put past you. Thank you, take care, and when you go to bed, please don't look inside the closet, because I'm easily startled.